Hey everybody, Jean, Henderson, Pierre, the Beer Ramble today. As I said, I'm going to be doing a review maybe once a week, and again, it's another wine review. Today we are looking at Spring Creek Cabernet Sauvignon. You see this wine pretty much at, of all places, Dollar General. Why is that Dollar General? But more on that later. 12% ABV. This wine. It's my second wine review. I never thought I'd be doing too many, but again, just trying to get myself back into doing these videos, and I've been pretty much been drinking as of late. Now, the other day it was pretty hot, and I decided to go ahead and chug one beer, which was natural, the old school natural light. So, anyway, here's what the wine looks like. Again, I'm using it's not a wine glass, obviously, but it's a water and tea goblet glass I'm using. Definitely smell of some blackberries, some raisins, more raisins in this than blackberries. Smells kind of good. Always distractions. Always with me. I don't know why, but always is. Anyway. Smells good. I'll take a taste. I'm outside, folks. Again, I'm in my yard right now. I'm just kind of hanging out and just taking it easy. So, of course, it is summer, so decent enough. Again, I definitely get some raisins, some blackberries, more raisins than blackberries in this. Not sweet at all, which is kind of what I like. Not semi-overly sweet. Those are the type of wines I like to consume. I'm more of a red person than a white, but definitely, again, paired. First thing that comes to mind, obviously, a nice steak can go with this. Nice, some beef short ribs. Definitely will be a good pairing for this one as well. I do sense some vanilla in this, but again, mostly raisins and blackberries I'm getting in this wine. So, a little about this wine. Again, I think it's made from International Wine Merchants Limited out of Modesto, which I think they sell these wines to different, more specialty type stores, whether it be Cost Plus or your usual local regional grocery stores, like say in Aldi's or something like that, or some regional, general store. And, meaning they sell everything from tissue and this into food products and juices and whatnot. One of the stores, I'm sure you guys have in your area, one of the big $3 stores, or four, I should say, is Dollar General. Of course, the other three are Family Dollar, Dollar Tree. Both of them are owned, Family Dollar and Dollar Tree, owned by the same company, and Fred's. And then you have a few others like Rose's or McCoy's. I don't know if they're still in business, still around, but I'd say those are the big four of the dollar stores across the country. And as of I think 2009, they've started to do some test marketing of alcohol, because obviously Dollar General was competing with Walmart and many other stores, where a Dollar General or Dollar Tree or a Family Dollar, which is like less than 5 minutes away, and whatever things you may need, like some toilet paper or paper products or soap, gallon of milk, whatever, it's readily available right there at that store, instead of having to drive 10-15 minutes away to your nearest grocery store, or of course Walmart, Publix, Super Target, and whatnot. So to get those things. And so they began doing some test marketing with alcohol, wine, and beer. And some of the states, many started making fun of it, like, I'm buying beer at a dollar store. I'm buying wine at a dollar store. This is odd. But within it realized that it was a success. And soon enough, gung ho, about 2010 or 2011 became across throughout the country that Dollar General could start selling alcohol. I know, talking to my partner Ronald J. Terrio, I know it's not sold in Louisiana. Dollar General doesn't sell alcohol in that state, but other states do, and our state does as well. And again, all depends on the area that store is located. I know one that's like right up the street from me here doesn't sell alcohol, but go further away, say about another 8 minutes away from me, they do. And so far, like I said, it's just like a real quick, I mean, it's just the usual stuff that you see, the usual brand names of beer and this and that and whatnot. And of course, wines and whatnot. And as you know, over the years, going back maybe 30, 40, 50 years, we all know that, companies will make generic brands of certain things just to say, hey, our stuff is just as good as the national brand or the name brand. So the same has come with alcohol, whether it be wine, whatever, bourbon, this and that. Our beer is just as good as Budweiser. Our wine is just as good as Robert Madafi, or our vodka is good as Seagram's. So you have places like, for example, Kirkland's, which is a Costco brand, selling, have gotten in business with a distillery to sell all these different style of bourbons and vodkas and whatnot. Same in also beers as well, and wines. Sam's Club with the Members Mark brand. Aldi's have a name brand as well. Trader Joe's, the $2 Chuck, as you all know. Trader Joe's with their beer and wine, So Dollar General had got an agreement with this company to start selling these sort of wines like this. And the price goes about maybe average about maybe $3 to $3 to $4. I mean, you're not breaking the bank, for this. I mean, it's a nice little thing just to have, again, just around the corner, looking for something just to sit at nighttime, just to have a glass, whatever, and you don't feel like breaking the bank, then this is one of them type of wines. And some have been rated pretty good. Others tend to trash it because, where the wine is located or where you bought the wine from, or just by the taste of it saying, this tastes cheap, this tastes whatever. But some have turned out pretty good. For example, the Oak Leaf brand of wine that Walmart sells, that is quite good. And same with the Grape and Vine or the Oak Creek that they sell at CVS. Walgreens have a David Stone brand of wine, I believe they also sell. And of course, I mentioned Members Mark with Sam's and so on and so forth. And some of these wines are pretty decent. Again, they're not bad. Very reasonable, very well made. And again, I know that some of these stores have told these vineyards and breweries and distilleries, hey, listen, our name is on this. Don't F it up. If you want to F it up to some other grocery store, local chain, whatever, go right ahead. But our name is on it. We're a national brand. Don't F it up. And so far, most have kind of lived up to that standard that, hey, this is, we're going to keep our promise in making sure that we're giving out good stuff at a reasonable price. So this bottle was about $3.50, came up to $3.85. After taxes, came up to $3.85. So, and again, I've had this before. It's a nice, nothing really overpowering. Again, I like this type of wine because there's very little sugar, very little sweetness. It's just perfect. It's not overly dry, semi-sweet, semi-dry, but just right for me. And this wine, also Syrah, or Shiraz, those are the ones I tend to usually buy and get. But then if you're Colorasi, the Pisano and Burgundy, I like those too. Again, nothing bad about this. Again, the hint of vanilla, blackberries. Again, good wine if you're just hanging out with friends or you're cooking, preparing something, whatever. This is a wine that I would mind bringing, I can have at home. you know, relaxing, you know, by myself or whomever, and enjoying it with. You know, would I recommend bringing it to a party? I don't know. You might get some looks, but then again, some would probably say, hey, whatever, you brought something, hey, let's pop the cork, let's drink, or pop the can, you know, hit the bottle, whatever, and let's have a good time. So that's kind of how my motto is, you know. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I'm just like, hey, I brought something to the party here. Enjoy, have fun, have at it. Yeah. Anyway, so that's my review of this wine. Again, if you see it at a Dollar General or at any other grocery store, again, $3 to $4. You're not breaking the bank. Again, a nice sit-down outside wine, something you can have at home, some steak, pasta, perfect combination with this. John Henderson Pierre, and I'm giving it a B+ rating. John Henderson Pierre, the Beer Ramble, Wine Ramble. So to keep on watching as always. Cheers. Vino. I love you.